emre we die gise wuni aso ana wuni ani ana wa hyede frɛ wani asi waso Kennedy Agyapong de baby a na wonte nwum na aba no o say ye Kennedy o say ye Kennedy o ma wani nje se wo ye connected ma wani nje se wo pe Kennedy onwum we ompe massa
connected abusia onim say NPP presidential primaries no say campaign no emu adin pa na ubekaya on the 23rd of October 2025 and some members of parliament are one the minority side eba bonten ebe declare wom support edema Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia 63 na 63 no krampo no wom kire se mieru bi so ewo ho no mo a wom so beba beka ho ama wonum aye 65 meaning say members of parliament minority members of parliament emu be 65 there wonum a declare wom support e de ama Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia say ono eni obi a ose efata se flag bearership position no party no ebeyi no na afei wadi party nanim akọ into the 2028 general elections na busuya nsemi ba yi people from other camps enso ababonten a woma ba be kasa ade afa ho ne ade a na busuya sansemi na yewura Stephen Amoa ababonten a waba be kasa ade afa ho a wo kyese hwe and some of them members of parliament base 65 and I declare support Ediama Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia no enya de se no krebia wo musa na busia memo tie Stephen Amoa ne nsema wo kan no na yenkotie minority MPs ya wo mu declare support Edema Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia mo chese wo ye nipa makomako 65 no yenkotie yewura ampratwum sapon a wo ye member of parliament Edema Mampon ebra na o make announcement no parliament achire semtrefo na wo chetre nyenti a esese wo mu declare support de ma Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia no yenkotie nimra yewie a afi ye be kone akwakotia yewura aye Stephen Amoa enso nsem a wo ka e de fa sa nkomo yi ho.
We declare our total and unwavering support for Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia as the next flag bearer of our great party. We make this declaration not out of sentiment, but from deep conviction. We have seen his work, his discipline, his resilience, and his readiness to serve. We believe that Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia embodies the next chapter of the NPP's vision, a future built on competence, innovation, unity, and hope. We affirm that Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia is not just the candidate who can unite our party. He is the leader who can win the confidence of Ghanaian people and secure victory for the NPP in 2028 and beyond. He stands as a symbol of renewal, bridging generations, breaking barriers, and inspiring the belief that Ghana's best days are yet to come. To our cherished delegates across the country, this is our moment to make history once again. Let us reward loyalty, humility, and hard work with trust. Let us renew the NPP tradition with a leader who represents continuity and innovation. Let us choose the man who has walked the path, carried the burden, and delivered results. Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia is our choice, the people's choice, the party's strength, and Ghana's future. He carries Danko's courage, Buzia's intellect, and Dombo's humility and unifying heart. With him, the NPP will not only win, but will lead Ghana into an era of progress, opportunities, and national pride. The touch has been lit, and the vision is clear. Let us move forward together, united in purpose, guided by faith and inspired by the future we believe in. For God and country, for party and progress, we stand with Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia.
All right, enti abusia wei ane nsam wa yewura ampratwum sapon edito nsemtrofo anim. In fact obubo MPs a wonom adiclum support yama Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia no obubo wo mudin ade kire nsemtrofo na abusia sankomo we beda bonten nipa pi na akasa ede afa ho womo a support other candidate obi a kire na adwen ede afa ho na mom nipa baako a wakasa ade afa ho amepese wono so tie ne nsɛm a waka ɛyɛ yewura Stephen Amoa wonim sɛ Stephen Amoa kila ne support ade ama Kennedy akompreko Agyapong a wono no o campaign dendende ma Kennedy sɛ Kennedy ene obi a wɔyɛ qualified to become flag bearer for the new patriotic party ɛyɛ the NPP na ensem sei ɛna yewura Stephen Amoa eka wo kire say members of parliament be yes 65 or more so medical support the ama Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia no krebia enim because da wo mu declare support edema Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia no sa week na mu kura mpo no bebiri no aso ebeye donation edema Kennedy ohene Agyapong na Ghana fo bisa se ensem a Dr. Amo ekan no kura wo mu de na yenkotie yewura Stephen Amo a emra yetie wi a yebeto aso na fe yedi nkomo
anya no kre dodo oh na also o ba ba unso obi abegina o kasa de make say o turo obi din kwa o so obi what be that anybody 63 no ni week na mo ebi to computers bre oh masa me ha wo min ka say and even now we meto aba no we MP ntimi influence wo mu and say ga me constituency ka Kennedy benya 100 come me constituency they love me min dim tro ko he adwuma ma ya ma me constituency but obi ho a me secretary when anim ye bibia obo me di kro no beko ato e DMD a form for no enframa na ebo no enye dede wo ma kro mu ni MPs ni kro ani
it is a trend won
Kennedy win ya wi enye 360 ana me saka wi acho was a black star ko bobola abedi pele ne what is saying Tony Abu amobi yes ye wu at the end there even players on the pitch you know says the care support to work as easy my MPP adwuma eko 30 years almost every wage more boys am train one more dummy na minti o nyina ba Kennedy enya agro ni oh ye we win as we win
na say mo win am support
of course now the party no asosi o nyina ya win we are coming together enu nti na esi etufo say we are regional executive na obi anopa bi adidi obi atem enu na eso mwe ni ye ni edu obuo omampanyi kofo na nado papa usu ankama Hakmanum, Dr. Nanenum, MPP should begin to rethink about these things. Because I'm paying for there's something wrong somewhere. Or see you woman on board, yet cheer a party near. Near ja a 10-year neighbors, and you put a phone. Who told you, say, Baumia on to me a president? Who told you, say, Kennedy went to me? Who told you, say, a bitch want to me a president? Come Agyapong, Brian Champong. Me meet my very good president. I can be one of the best presidents on the continent of Africa. But the we are say, I am where Nyankopon the nipa. Enye the over to me aye. Nyankopon free Gideon. Nyankopon free Gideon. Gideon say we Israel nyina no. Babusua e ne so aye mu no. Say abusua me na me so aye mu me. Nyankopon say the one I will use. Nyame be so do obi adwuma. Enye propaganda ni atenio. Peter otwo obi aso. At the form, yes, Nyankopon say the rock on which I build my church. Moses, or committed murder. David, when you come obi kunu, see Nyamisu wo you obi. Or say he takes the foolish things of the world to shame the wise. Emre we die, this a uni aso, and I uni ani, and I was a very flow when I see was so. Kennedy Agyapong the baby out. Then I want to know about no. O say ye Kennedy o say ye Kennedy o. Ma weni nje sa wo ye connected. Ma weni nje sa wo pe Kennedy. Onyum we umpe. Ah massa.
connected.
All right, thank you. We shall wait in somewhere. Yura Dr. Stephen Amoa eka watch say members of parliament besa dusia enum 65 our must say declare support e ama Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia no. No krebi animu sa because womo pi no ano anso akire se womo support Kennedy ohene Agyapong. Na saa na ye kanodia ene nko no akra beka se ne constituency Kennedy Agyapong support ne massive ewo ho ntinka Kennedy benya 100% ewo ho. But no nkyere se amanfo pi no declare support na ye doni pasumasi ni nkyere se genuinely wo mu nyina no edo. Ebinu wo mu a wo be say no be kan nanso wo akire no obekọ na wo mu ewo agenda foforo. Na abusia wei eka nsema hudu pi na ya nkọ ne abusia na ye bisa ene sesei NPP amanyoku no mu no who is the best man for the job? Who really is the best man for the job? And no any question ye bisa is it still Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia and now say Kennedy or Agyapong comes me anyway awusua womumu hwan and na ofi say oye best man for the job. Among for say Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia betumi convince Ghanaians. Na ebinum say Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia betumi awin 2028 elections adiama NPP amanyuku no a. And now say John Dramani Mahama na time we wetim performing abysmally saying said ye na wonum esusu say Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ne Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo bra womo aban mu womo perform ye no na say said ye Mahama ebu man entoto ya hodo a Mahama ne nkrofo edi gu akwan mu osusu se Mahama mamu no betimi atofam sa ama Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia atimi convince Ghanaians ama woma to abade ama 2028 ana said MPP fo bi kano ana se be den e ama Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia and no any questioner ye bisa na Stephen Amo kasa no kire se ukwa abonten na utie Ghana fo binum sem a womo ka bibia di adanse se Kennedy or Agyapong why se prekese jana ju ane ho agi ba bia fiti kroti ane ho ebo afiem Ghana fo nyina agina tum enti ono ane the best man a obetumi alidi NPP amanyuku no ama womo awene 2028 election even though candidate ni nyina no obia ewo ho kwan se yeto aba edema no ema no be flag bearer no but the time and seasons aye wo mu no edi adanse se Kennedy nimbrenie ono ena o se party no edeneba awusua asempa wo hoyi etia wei ene nkomo a ababeda NPP amanyuko mu sesia na no anase enra press conference bi so ekoso a ohum se yewura aye Joseph Osei Wusu enso de nsema hodo atudwa wonim se o chairman edema presidential committee no a party no asete ato ha wo mo na ehwe aye ntotoye kopemse party no beko abato so 31st January 2026 na fi wo makwa yi flag bearer for the party na press conference call so nsema hodo a to dwa no memo watie bi na wahu nhihye ahodo a party no aye ede agu akwan mu ahead of the January 31st presidential primaries.
Elections Committee, in collaboration with officials from the Electoral Commission, successfully conducted a balloting exercise for the candidates. Below is the order in which the candidates will appear on the ballot. 1. Honorable Ken Ohineja. Honorable Dr. Brian Agyapong. 3. His Excellency Dr. Mahmoud. 4. Honorable Dr. Yao Osei. 5. Printing and distribution of notice of the notice of polls has been printed and dispatched all regional and constituency secretariats as well as to the respective completion of operational guidelines. The committee has completed the operational guidelines governing the primaries. This will soon be presented to the aspirants or their representative. Stakeholder engagement. The committee has held engagement with both the Electoral Commission and Ghana Police. These consultations have yielded highly productive outcomes, ensuring the process remains credible. Security arrangements. We are pleased to inform all party sympathizers, stakeholders, parents, the public. Ghana Police Service has granted the D-Day election security. No private or unauthorized security arrangement. Any voting center. Access to voting areas will be restricted to delegates, accredited presidential aspirants, and the electoral officials. All other individuals will be allowed to remain outside the designated security perimeter. Stakeholders are therefore urged to abide by the rules and regulations governing the electoral process. Oversight role of the Electoral Commission. The Electoral Commission will supervise the entire conduct of the primaries, including the printing, distribution, and monitoring of ballot papers, as well as enforcement of operational guidelines. Selection of voting centers. To guarantee neutrality and equity, we have tasked the Electoral Commission with recommending voting centers or venues, which shall subsequently submitted to the candidates or the accredited representatives for their attention and consideration. 8. Nationwide album verification and validation exercise. The nationwide voter album verification and validation exercise, encompassing all constituencies and external branches, has been successfully concluded. During the process, some minor IT-related and clerical discrepancies were identified, including omissions, misspelled names, and inaccurate entries for voter ID and telephone numbers. These are purely administrative in nature and do not in any way affect the integrity or credibility of the voters' register. I'm pleased to report that all such issues are currently being rectified. Additionally, the exercise confirmed report of some delegates who have passed on, as well as others who have forfeited their membership pursuant to Article 391 of the party's constitution. In the interest of full transparency and fairness, all aspirants will be furnished with the provisional voter register on Thursday, November 13th. 2 weeks will be provided for verification, observation, and feedback before finalizing the register. Voting right. Members who have forfeited their membership under Article 391 shall be excluded from the process. Therefore, they shall not participate in or vote in the presidential election on Saturday, January 31st. Outstanding activities. Meeting with the presidential candidates to discuss roadmap, guidelines, and assurance of fairness and transparency. 2. Presentation of provisional voters register or album to candidates. 3. Conference or meeting with presidential candidates, the EC, and the police. 4. Conference or meeting with the presidential candidates, National Council of Elders, former presidents, to sign a memorandum of understanding or a peace pact ahead of the January 31st, 2026 elections. 5. Printing of ballot papers under the EC supervision, and then this committee shall hold bi-weekly meetings with the presidential candidates and accredited. Acknowledgements. The committee expresses profound appreciation to the presidential aspirants, the Electoral Commission, the Ghana Police Service, and you, the media, and all party stakeholders for their continuous cooperation and constructive feedback. As we advance toward the 2026 presidential primaries, we reaffirm our unflinching dedication to a free, fair, transparent, and credible electoral process, one conducted without fear, favor, or bias. We respectfully urge all aspirants, supporters, and media outlets to exercise restraint and responsibility in public commentary, to refrain from circulating unverified information that may cast unwarranted doubt on the integrity of the process or the party. Together, we will uphold the NPP's tradition of democratic excellence and institutional discipline. Long live the New Patriotic Party. Long live the Republic of Ghana. Thank you very much.
Enti we enen koma me no ebedi ne ne efa NPP for mabato a eba so no eho